As it stands right now, it is 50 points apiece for these two teams. But Oil King being the first one to step up against Mono, I know for sure. I saw them practice against each other at day 1. So NL, not only for never lose, but he never lies. Too.
Yeah.
He's talking about Akuma buffs. That's a little bit much.
That's crazy.
That's a little bit
First
much.
off, Capcom, don't listen to that. Akuma's okay, bro. I'm not trying to die and then still have to fight this dude Akuma even more so. But here we go. Mono, Oil King, Terry versus the Aki.
Someone's dog getting hype in the background
Right?
too.
I know.
Not even in the stage. IRL.
Okay.
Another one.
You know, I do like Oil King, and I don't know if you guys touched on it, but like his switch to, you know, sticking to a character like Terry, where I feel like he is a little bit more oppressive on the offense because of the fireballs and just being able to just stay in your grill. Very reminiscent of old school, perfect Oil King, of old school Rashid Oil King, how he really likes to stay close to you, really likes to keep you in the mix. But now he's doing it with Terry.
You get the extension. We did have that poison applied a little bit earlier ago. Mono still trying to keep that poison up and also see what he could do to kind of extend, but no, the OD fireball coming in from Oil King gets rid of the poison, the perfect antidote.
I like that. Tried to actually get over the fireball, but still, you got to be ready about that. That cruel fate is something a lot of people you see just, you know, they drive reversal it just to alleviate the pressure, right? And I like that the target got to give him enough time to get the DI, but unfortunately, he isn't burnout. You gonna spin that? No.
Oh. And a setup for the burn knuckle. Mono actually just got hit by a raw.
Definitely trying to fight the option.
Oh,
the fact that he is very close to burnout. He's hella spinning. No!
He's not going to spend it. That 4 roundhouse being able to catch any sort of delayed button, that was actually kind of slick from Mono, but he hasn't taken advantage of some of the strongest points that Aki has, being the queen of burnout, being able to enforce all of these frame traps. He wasn't even close enough to get a conversion off of the roundhouse, or at least he didn't have his opportunity to convert off of the roundhouse.
I mean, playing back a little bit
Out
can
of
really
there.
get him in trouble.
Oh!
Dash to get out of the corner, and now he's gonna spend it. Game 1 is gonna go to Oil King, the level 3 cash out. He knows it better than us.
Brother.
And, oh, man.
Just the vocal points coming in from the voice actor. It sounds like Yusuke Urameshi from like Yu Yu Hakusho when he goes, Rising Fang! Like, it's so sick, dude. That Rising Fang is so sick, brother.
Look, man, I'm just a fan of Terry Bogard, bro. I'm just a fan of the Wolf, dude. And
You
on top
definitely
of,
are. Why aren't you playing him more?
I mean, look, because C Viper just came out, bro.
That's fair.
That's why.
You were
that's
dabbling
why.
with Terry. You were dabbling with Terry.
He's still in the pocket, but I ain't nowhere near these guys' level. And, you know, character's still fun. I'm happy to see that Oil King is sticking to this character because, like I said before, it's very reminiscent of how he used to play so aggressive with the Rashid back in the day, where he's like, look, I'm going to be right next to you the whole time because I know I have this reversal option. Still has it in way of rising tackle OD, but now he gets to play a lot stronger neutral game because Terry can definitely reach out and touch you.
Yo, and you weren't kidding. He did 2 lights and was still able to be within range of a low medium kick for that drive rush cancel. Oil King already off to an impressive start. He started off with burn knuckle, by the way, but Mono, he's been trying to drive rush and close the gap in spaces where he's not even allowed to. You got to keep in mind, Terry's fireball game is something serious. You are not allowed to clear the space for free.
And it's unconventional, right? Especially if you're like used to playing Street Fighter. This is the first time we've had a grounded fireball where you actually have to deal with it. And it changes up quite a few things. But for ground control, that definitely fits Oil King's playstyle. So I'm not surprised.
It's a little different than like Jury's type of fireball, right? It's not the same speed. It doesn't like go as far as Terry's, right? Oos.
Oh, wait a minute. Combo until the fake gets the knockdown. Dash up. And look, that poison doing its work.
Yeah, single conversion. He could have gone for a heavy lash perhaps, but still, he gets the anti-air regardless. Mono trying to find that control, trying to find that first W.
And you can...
Oh my God!
Wow.
Get it out of here!
Drive reversal baited, both in burnout. They both looking dry. Get him some lotion.
Go upstairs and put us some lotion right now.
Oh, gets the hit. Oh,
damn!
Bro.
That hit the back of the ankle, the Achilles heel.
I was just about to say, right in the ankle? Wow, I love the normals here. Kind of obstructing where Oil King wants to play at with these long-range normals from Aki.
Brother, this pressure is non-stop. Quick burn after quick burn as well. He gets the perfect parry against the down heavy in the air, by the way. Bang. Uh-oh, that's going to be parried.
Drive rush to get it all. And he's got level 3, but he's going to use the Bastille Wolf. And the burnout is there, saving 2 bars. You got to hold this. You got to hold this. Oh, my gosh. Great series right there in the corner. And Mono just looked like he was a little worse for wear right there. Like, he didn't know exactly what to do, but it makes sense. Terry's corner burnout pressure is actually pretty solid with that round wave.
Need to get the punish counter. Another opener for Mono. Trying to enforce even more pressure. The back throw, Oil King, hook, line, and sinker, exactly where he wants to. Set up with the fireball first. That wasn't plus enough, actually. I didn't see the screen shake.
No, it definitely wasn't plus. But also, he caught him in the air and he jumped forward. So getting the space for the actual plus frame wasn't going to be that easy. Oh, into the level 3. I was questioning his cash outs, but getting the level 3, burnout is right there, and he's got a huge life lead right now in this second game, third round.
Set up the bubble, no drive rush. It's going to be the drive rush instead, and now the forced burnout from the side of Oil King. Are you okay? Double up!
Oh my, yo.
Damn, son, he asked the question twice!
Yo, double the wolf? Like he's a doctor? I said, are you okay? I'm performing surgery. I said, are you okay?
That's crazy.
Oh, I'm out of there. Drive rush. Mono, you gotta make something happen with this. Burnout is on the table. He doesn't have any bar, and he knew it. I like that small stagger. Drive impact in the corner. DCQ is like, let me talk to you.
Uh-oh. When DCQ puts the headset on, you know it's something serious. I like the idea, though. You saw Oil King tried to go for an option select, like waiting for that command dash. I think if he delayed it ever so slightly, I think the character would have been able to switch sides, like have the model turn and actually chase down possibly that command dash. I haven't seen that option select work out before.
Yeah.
I think if anything, it really covers backdash more than it would the command dash from A.K.I.
That's what I was actually about to say. And on top of that, he was kind of committing to kind of keeping this corner pressure in his favor. So you can see him staggering just a bit, but the minute he got to that corner, in which it wasn't represented that much by Mono, he was like, I'm just going to get out of the corner. He takes that opportunity, steals the round because of it. I like what he's doing, though. He's slowing it down because I think he feels the same way about this offense, this pressure coming from Oil King. He's like, look, if I can just survive the pressure, force the burnout, which he did, it makes this game a lot more bearable, and we haven't even need to see him use these crazy burnout scenarios to take advantage.
Dude, seriously, one of the biggest things, one of the contention points when it comes to like playing against A.K.I is like, how do you survive against her when she layers at so many frame traps that's easily convertible when it comes to like the burnout scenarios? We haven't fully seen that fleshed out from the side of like Mono's A.K.I. We've definitely seen it from the side of Oil King and how much damage it potentially does, right? You're also chipping away with some of these crack kicks.
Oh, wow. And look at that. Got the low right there, but didn't confirm anything. And the poison is on, and you already lost 15, ain't even 10 seconds left on the clock. That's his first full combo, and look how much damage you just left.
Yes, sir. Setting up the Venomous Fang to also allow the puddle to do its course, to actually apply that poison. Mono's backing away. It's going to be kind of difficult right now for Oil King to really move freely inward. Unless he spends that bar, which he does. You saw the OD. Punish counter against the throw. More than enough damage. The perfect from Mono. I mean, top 8 from first attack, and now getting a big W, potentially. There's a possibility here.
I mean, and look, and one of the things Mono is doing is he's playing back at this range where you have to watch and be careful if you're going to do burn knuckle, because yeah, you'll get the plus frames, but it might actually completely whiff, and Mono's playing far enough back, but now, too far back. His back is to the wall.
Set him up for another throw, dash up. Let's get a couple of more, right? I think one more would be just fine. It covers his options of maybe like command dash, but yeah, I like the drive reversal from the side of Mono. Neutral jump just in case. Zooming on in, that's the big drive rush opener for the side of Mono that he was looking for a ton of rounds thus far.
Oh, lets him get away with the jump in. Small attack there by Mono, but life lead still in favor of Oil King. And now he's taking the more defensive approach. He knows that he can't overextend because Mono is waiting.
Oh, that was at the edge too. Mono looking rather dry, close to burnout. He succeeds. Oh, it was Oil King, I should say. A couple of crack kicks. He was actually kind of weary in case Mono wanted to throw out a super. Damn.
Rising tackle. Puts himself in the corner. Real close to getting that drive bar back. Tried to wait for an attack from Mono. He didn't get it, though. And now he's got an opportunity. Full CA on the table. A big hit right now could do Mono some amazing work. And he's got the burnout on his side. Drive reversal. Set the poison. Make him work for it. Bust tile Wolf!
What a way to sneak in the super between the gap. Mono not keeping it tight enough. Terry readjusting the gloves. Those are some dusty ass gloves, I'll tell you what.
They've been around.
Nasty.
But, yep, make him play around it. Make him play around it, and he jumps over it. He's like, don't mind if I do.
OD.
Whoa!
Didn't convert to anything, though. Oh, he'd be waiting.
Oh, calls him out. And once
I like
again,
that, though.
Oil King in burnout. He's... No.
Oh, no.
He's got the level 3. He's got the level 3. Mono looking pretty good right now. You were in yellow, so this is gonna hurt quite a bit.
8 kills! Damn, son! Mono with his debut performance, at least for this season, getting the big W for the team. Not only is he taking the facilitator role quite well, damn, he can still play some games.
I'm just saying, my man had to take off the coach's blazer, put down the clipboard. He's like, I'll do it myself.
That's crazy.
He had to take off
let me dunk on these guys, too. I want to play.
I mean, put like this. One of the things my old coaches used to tell me, he's like, I ain't going to tell you to do something that I can't do myself. And he would get out there and run with us. He would get out there and run drills with us. And that's what we're looking at right now, Mono. And I love the way that he played this. The offensive game from Oil King is super strong, no matter what character he plays. But I feel like Mono was 100% aware of that. He was willing to play back. He was willing to wait for you to burn yourself out, or at least wait for you to get into an area where he can burn you out. And even though he didn't always take full advantage of it, playing slow enough to always have a chance to run it back is what Mono was doing very well in that set.
It's wild that you were talking about like playing slow, which was definitely the case within like the first couple of rounds, and even like game 1, Oil King took it rather convincingly, right? Mono was trying to find his way around the fireballs initially. When he got into a closer space to either Cruel Fate or actually jump in and punish accordingly, it was much better off. But even in so, this part of it all, Oil King with the spacing trap off of the fireballs, Mono was just trying to adjust for the spacing. He's like, all right, where can I actually jump against this guy? And some of the big openers came from those moments. But one of the biggest things we have to highlight, Oil King, his usage of Drive Gauge put him in danger more so than it was an advantage for him. Right? He's been burnt out so many times, often against Mono. Sure, he's stuck in a couple of supers, but there were some erroneous ones as well that caused him to lose the game. Mono, look at the damage. He was at 50%. He was at 50%.
And if you go back